How's it going, folks? And welcome back to Park to Prem. You might be sat there wondering, Jack, you look the same as you did yesterday. That's because it's only 30 minutes since I finished recording yesterday's video. I'm in the FA Cup. I'm taking on Slough. I've just got a penalty in the 84th minute and I had to come back for it. This is not how this episode is meant to start. This is not a normal thing. But we could make it through to the next round of the FA Cup, taking on a team 2 divisions above us. As things stand, we've won a penalty. Thompson's about to take it. I've got headphones on. I'm not prepared for this. We're going to live com the end of this game. Can we get a very unlikely win? Thompson, do it for me. Do it for me. I have hit play here. The tension is tense. Thompson steps up. He puts it into the bottom corner. And we are a goal up against Slough. And let me tell you, we've been in this game. We've given them a proper match. A really proper match. We've been on top in this game. We've had chances. We've taken the lead. And I should probably now try and kill off this game. All right, we're going to shorten the passing, up the time wasting, out of possession, hold shape. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I should probably also make some subs. I'm going to bring in Artemi, I think, in for Osu. Artemi is a very good defensive midfielder. I'm going to change the fullbacks to defend as well, I think. And up top, I'm going to take off Sissi Mai, who I started in today's game, and I'm going to bring in Wilson. I kind of want to take off Jones just because he's so tired. We'll bring in O'Neill, I think. We get 7 subs in the FA Cup, which is nice. So I can actually have options. But we've only got a tiny bit of time here to kill off. I'm going to go on cautious. Are we through to the next round of the FA Cup? I want to believe it's possible. Also, I realise it's a little bit of a kit clash in 3D. It's not ideal. Really, I should be in 2D, but at this point, I don't want to change any settings. It could throw off the game for us going in 2D now. They've got the ball. Cartwright, cool. Tries to switch it. Kay reads it well, but only as far as Aina. Oh, I'm nervous. We've been so good in this game. It's the 91st minute. And this would be a huge win, but they could be through here. Kiembe in the wide area to Oral. They hit it from range. Wood just about deals with it. It wasn't convincing. It's back into the middle. And it's 1-1 and Slough have just put a knife between my shoulder blades and twisted it in. Oh, why did I go defensive? This is why you should just never time waste and never go defensive. Never works in Football Manager. You can call me a conspiracy theorist. Never works. Ever. Stupid. It's pointless. I'm changing back to attacking for the last 2 minutes. I'm changing everything back to what it was on before. I can't believe this. Why did I come back and live com the last 10 minutes? This was a terrible idea. And it's 1-1 and we're going to extra time. We'll roll the intro now and do the rest of this game in just a moment. Right, the intro's played. Now the episode's officially begun. We're going to extra time here. We've been really, really good. I'm going to tell the players I'm happy. I am gutted they've got that goal back now. But we're going back to what we were playing previously. And to be fair, it's been a really, really good performance by our whole team. Defensively, we've been great. Going forward, we've not been too bad either. Can we get something yet here? It's going to be Howells for them to Lowell. For only 3 minutes left of this first half of extra time. They're now bringing it forward. Lowell to Howells. Ash now with it. Jones. Got to be a little bit nervous here. As Lowell for them to Jones again. They're knocking the ball around very nicely in a very condensed area of the pitch. Slough making their quality show. KMB now with it to Kasimi. Aina whips it in. Ashby's there. It's 2-1 to them. Why did I live com this? Why did I decide this was worth broadcasting? I shouldn't have done anything. I should have just, done it off camera, come back and gone, we beat Slough 1-0, we scored a penalty, I stayed on attacking, I didn't overthink it. Now it's 2-1. Although, we've got a free kick. Free kick, there's not long left. Is it going to be Wilson to take it? It's going to be Gaylor to take it. He can hit these. 11 free kick taking. He hits the woodwork. Dowdy, rebound. Chipped back post, no one is there. They get it away from danger. We've had the higher XG. Just as a reminder, this team are 2 divisions above us. Also, our players are very, very tired at this point. Do we get an extra sub in extra time? Oh, we do. Right, I think it's time. Do they know it's Christmas time? I hope Harvey knows it is. We're bringing him on. Warmington Christmas. Father Christmas himself He's coming onto the pitch. I'm going to need a present. We might also need some defending here first. Oh, Kayembe's through for them. He's hit it over. We have 10 minutes and a dream. Go more attacking at this point too. Hit early crosses, more direct, in transition, counter press and counter. We got to go for it, haven't we? We got to go for it. Oh my word, please. 5 minutes left. The time's just going away. Nothing's happening. We've lost a Slough. Why did I come back for this? Oh my God, I hate everything. Right, I've got 2 more games to bring you today. They're in like a month and a half's time. This is a weird episode. What a weird way to start. Why have I just recorded? I might just never upload this. I might just pretend this never happened. At the same time, I know loads of you enjoy my heartbreak because you're all just sick in the head. Right, future Jack, good luck, Godspeed. I bloody hate the FA Cup. So it's the morning after the day before. Today, we've got 2 more matches still. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. I wish I could say I'm feeling good. I was feeling kind of optimistic until our most recent result, actually. Now, let me be honest, when you look at these results, you're probably not thinking the word coming to my mind is optimism. We've not been very good. Since you were last here, we have played, as you can see, 8 matches in all competitions, including 3 cup games in here, so not that many league matches played. However, having been in a couple of cup competitions last time out, we are no longer in any more cup competitions. It's all focus on the league now for the year, which, to be honest, probably a blessing in disguise. Now, the only win we've had in this run of games was against Faversham. We won this one 5-4. It was a little more convincing than the scoreline makes it look. At half-time, we were down 2-1. We fought back well. They got 2 goals towards the end of the game, but we held on for the win, and there was some more screamers in this match. You might have noticed that Gaylor had a 10.0 rating in this game. You're about to see why he had a 10.0 rating in this game. I mean, it's silly, isn't it? This shouldn't be allowed. He shouldn't be able to do this, but he keeps doing it. We got a win. We were the better team in this one. Did it mean we got some momentum going with 2 wins in 2? No, it didn't, because we lost to Slough. You've already seen that. We're not talking about the FA Cup anymore. In fact, I'm going to hide the FA Cup. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So our next 2 games were against Beckenham Town, one of them in the FA Trophy, one of them in the league. They are a team that currently sit behind us in the league, and yet we managed to lose to them twice in the space of 3 days. The first time we lost 4-1, we then lost 4-1 again in the FA Trophy. I mean, if nothing else, we're consistently bad. Yeah, this was disappointing because they were definitely winnable games. And while things didn't get any better in the very next game, VCD Athletic, another team towards the bottom of the table, another game that you'd note down and go, maybe winnable? We lost this one 6-3. They massively outperformed their XG. I don't feel like we were that much worse than them. I feel like 6-3 flatters them a little bit. I mean, Gaylor got 2 more. I feel sorry for him at this point. He is just trying to do absolutely everything. He's got 6 goals and 6 assists in 10 appearances in the league. Not enough to get us any wins, really. Now, following on from that 6-3 defeat, maybe a temptation to change things around, but we were taking on Ashford United and Sheppey United, 2 teams who are in the playoff spots towards the top of the table. So I decided, you know what, we'll play these 2 games. We'll stick with the 4-1-2-1-2, see how it works out for us. As you can see, we got 2 draws, which should be absolutely amazing, until you realise against Ashford United, we conceded in the 94th minute, and they had 10 men at the time. Yeah, that was points dropped. And then we drew the next game against Sheppey United. 0-0. Both games where I think we were probably the better team on the balance of play. I mean, this game here was fairly even, to be fair. Ultimately, though, 2 games that felt like we were dropping points rather than gaining a point, which, I mean, considering they're both teams in the playoffs, I should be happy about. And unfortunately for us, our most recent result in the Isthmian Cup, we lost 3-0 against Eastbourne Town. I wish I could say, oh, you know, Eastbourne Town, they're really good or something. I genuinely have no idea how good this team are. They were better than us on the day. Again, 3-0 probably flattered them, but we've not scored any goals, which can only really be a concern. Turns out Eastbourne, in our own league, currently in second. So they are a good team. I mean, 3-0, as I said, just flattered them, and it's just made me feel sad. Now, potentially good news, I've not signed any more strikers, so that's a positive. In fact, I've not really signed anyone. The only bit of transfer business I have been doing is just offering out some contracts to a couple of other players who I've been impressed with this year, who I almost certainly want to have playing for us next year. Players like Jack Blackham, he's been a pretty good centre-back so far this year. 1 goal, 1 assist, a 7.16 rating. If we can keep him on for another year, I'd like to do that. Unlike last year where loads of players didn't want to sign with us until they knew if we were going to stay up or not, This year, I want to avoid that scenario by signing players to new contracts before they realise we could get relegated. So we have got 2 matches. The first one is against East Grinstead Town. They have 1 win in 12. If we lose this one, we might as well pack up our bags and be relegated and just accept our fate. Following on from that, we're taking on Hythe Town, who are currently ahead of us on goal difference. So this is 2 very winnable games. 2 games that I almost expect us to win, which really just sets me up for disappointment. It is worth noting that in the previous cup game that we lost 3-0, I did completely rotate the team simply so we were fully fit for this one. We're taking on the team who are bottom. They've won 1 game all year. We're playing them, yes, away from home. But even so, this is a game we really need to win. And in terms of team selection, it's fairly standard. We're going with Barnett and Blackham at centre-back, Wood in goal. I'll be honest, he's not been very good, but I don't trust his alternative either. Maybe I should sign a new goalkeeper instead of loads of strikers. That's a novel idea, isn't it? Up top, Gallimore and Dowdy are going to start. I feel like I owe Jack Dowdy an apology. He's got 4 goals in 12 so far in the league and a 7.21 rating, which isn't amazing, but it's not too bad. And he has got 4 goals in 4 in the FA Cup. So if he could just take some of his cup form and apply it in the league, we'd do quite well. As for the highest earner at the club, remember Levi? I was tricked, everyone. I saw his HD photo from when he was at Scunthorpe and assumed, well, he must be a good player. He played for Scunthorpe once. Look, he's got 1 goal in 8 games. He did score a couple of games ago, so maybe the fire's been ignited in him. Maybe he's going to get some goals today. I'm going to play him up front and hope that he can maybe get his shooting boots on. This feels like the kind of game where we could maybe get some confidence flowing, get a comfortable win 4-0, and, really feel fired up to try and get 2 wins in a row. Okay, should I be nervous about the fact there's a kickoff highlight? It is worth noting as well, we're playing in blue today. We're in our away kit. I don't want any of you to be tricked. Why are they coming forward from kickoff? This team are bottom of the league. They've won 1 game in 12. We have to win this. I can't stress it enough. We have to win this. Tarbuck to Wilson for them. Now with Mann. Gives it away to Jones. Now Gallimore. Can he bring it forward? He could play through Dowdy, who's in for the one-on-one from kickoff. Could he get us off to the dream start? Of course he bloody can't. He's hit it off target. 1 minute gone. Still 0-0. Ball chipped through here, but Wood should collect it. I'm not sure what that pass was by them. Look, we're going to try and play our pretty football. They can lump it over the top. We'll play something nice and sexy on the eye. Blackham plays it forward. Gallimore, can he win that nod? He can. Dowdy's through again. He's got to score one of these. This is a more difficult chance. He's forced wide. Options queuing up in the middle, though. O'Neill gives it back to Kay. Not sure about that pass, but you know what? We'll allow it. O'Neill. Gaylor. Back to O'Neill. Gaylor again. He hits them from here. Not today, though. That one's over. Okay, Christie's picked up a booking for them, but it's a free kick in a dangerous area. And, well, you know who stood over the ball by now. You know he's the non-league Ward Prowse, and oh my word, Pearson has to pull out a ridiculous saving goal to stop that going in. We're knocking on the door here. We've been all over them thus far. We just need the breakthrough, and we're going to get the breakthrough by Kyle Barnett. You might remember, first game of the season, we won 1-0. He scored with his head. He's only scored 1 goal with his head since then. He's got another one there, and Gaylor is just our best player, isn't he? He's not that great from open play, but he's just a little long shot and set piece demon. He's the equivalent of having kind of a non-league Ward Prowse. You know what? He is the non-league Ward Prowse. He's got a wand of a right foot. Better than Messi, they'd argue. And speaking of the devil, he's going to whip it in again. That header hits the post and goes out. I would really like to win this one comfortably. Well, 1-0 up. It's one-way traffic. But I don't trust us to see this out until we have a few more. O'Neill bringing the ball forward here. Oh my word. Christie's just fouled Gallimore off the ball. They are down a man. That is surely game over. I don't want to, you know what, last episode I thought a penalty was going to be scored and then it wasn't. But that has to be game over now. They're down a man. They're rubbish. They're bottom of the league. And 1 more before half-time. Go on, let's give them a misery compiler. Let's remove the little bit of hope that they have. Gallimore out wide, can't get on the ball. Now with Wilson for them, who's going to try and get it clear. Bennett, the goal scorer, wins the header though. Gaylor to Thompson. Jones in the middle. Look at this. It's beautiful. The dink over to Gaylor. I think he's onside there. He is onside. Or is he not? I think the flag's... The ball came down with snow on it. The technique on the volley is superb. I can't believe he's been denied. I mean, I can. He's stood offside. Can we discuss that finish? I've called him a set-piece merchant, then he scored that. I take it all back. He's just a talented footballer. See, at half-time here, I could tell the players I'm delighted. I could pat them on the back and be a friend. I'm not going to be a friend. I'm not happy with that performance out there. I want them to be motivated. 1-0, not good enough. I don't think I need Thompson in at defensive mid here. I think, in fact, I'm going to push him forward, play him at ball-winning midfielder on defence still, but then O'Neill and Jones, you boys can get forward a little bit more here. Maybe not both Mazzalas on attack. We'll go with one on support and one on attack. I feel like Mazzalas are a bit fancy for lower levels, but I feel like in this kind of game where I really want to overwhelm the areas of the pitch where they're lacking men, it makes sense to push our guys forward. They've got a chance here, though. Key hits it. Oh, my word. I mean, it's not the most convincing of saves by Wood, but he has kept us in the lead here. We're not very good at defending set pieces. But Wood can catch the ball, so it's fine. I'm fine. Calm. Calm. They've got a free kick. I can't remain calm. Please, stop it, Football Manager. Stop it. What's happening here? O'Neill, you got to get 10 yards, mate. O'Neill? Brannan? I'm not sure about our marking here. If they get a rebound, they probably score it. Johnston hits it. Oh, my word. I mean, look. It's a ridiculous free kick at this level. For some reason, the free kicks at this level seem to go way more in, kind of more consistently than what I've managed in the Premier League. We've got a corner. Gaylor, get us another goal, please. Barnett. Not a good header over the crossbar. We've got another free kick here. I mean, Gaylor, where are you? This level is just full of non-league kind of free kick takers, I've noticed. He's hit the crossbar. That was ridiculous. Thompson dinks it. Gallimore nods it. Dowdy, can he get there? He's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. He's hit that was literally easier to score than miss. I was about to make a sub and then another highlights begun. Now they've got a free kick. It's going to be headed away. Right, Dowdy and Gallimore breaking away. You guys have got like 13 pace each. You're quicker than everyone else in the league. Gallimore, difficult angle, goes wide. Gonna have to try and get the ball into the middle. He does so. Dowdy's there. Not the best ball in. Dowdy, you have a go at a cross. He gives it to Ball. Jones, Thompson, O'Neill, Brannan smashes it in, makes it 2-0. Breathe a sigh of relief. Drink it in. We're not going to bottle it today. It has looked like we were going to bottle it for a while, but I think that's it in the bag. I don't want to speak too soon. That should be it done. They've created a little bit, but nowhere near enough. We've been the better team. Questionable goalkeeping. Do I give a Scooby-Doo? Absolutely not. Some people might describe it as negative to time waste against 10 men who are bottom of the league. Not me. Sensible. Pearson lumps it clear for them. There's 2 minutes left in this game. If they get one back now, I blame it on the time wasting. I should have learned from the Slough game. Just don't time waste. Don't change anything if you're winning. It's a waste of time. Why micromanage? Pearson lumps it down the middle. Key kicks it to Henry. Played back to Key. And I don't know what Wood's doing there at his near post, but it's not convincing. That's all I really know. But let's not worry about that. We've got a win. We really needed a win. We were the better team away from home. A very nice victory, lads. Not too bad defensively either. Yes, we played against 10 men, but we've only conceded 1, which, I mean, is way above our average. And with that result, we climb out the relegation zone, and our next game against Hythe Town could see us pull even further clear. They are in the mud. They're in 18th. Let's go make it 2 wins in 2 today. Pretend the Slough game didn't happen. Didn't happen. Not a real episode match. Now, I know not everyone's going to agree with this, but I have given Jack Dowdy a deal that starts at the end of this year for the next season. So yeah, he's going to go on to £150 a week in June. I think I've lost my head. There's literally no other explanation. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm enjoying the pain that I'm being inflicting, apparently. I can't even get my words out. That's how lost I feel at this moment in time. But we've got a match to play. Let's just focus on the positives. We've won 1 game. Let's go win another. So for this game against Hythe Town, I'm just going to go with the exact same 11. I feel like we played quite well last time out, so why not just stick with the team that we know, the team that's been doing quite well. I did have Sisi Mai on the bench the last game, but I'm actually going to bring in Lewis Wilson. He's another player who's on the verge of signing a new deal with the club. It's going to kick in at the end of his current contract, and it is going to be on £40 a week for next year. So he's earning the big bucks, but to be honest, at £40 a week, he's a very solid player, the 21-year-old. And of course, with extending a lot of these players' contracts, it does open up the opportunity to sell them next summer. Obviously, when a player has less than a year left on their deal, You're never really going to be able to sell them for any money. And one thing I haven't talked about a lot is the finances. They're better than last year. We're not losing as much because we've got fewer staff and fewer players. Just fewer expenses, it would seem. It's still not particularly great. We have negative £86,000. Anyway, let's get straight into this one. As I've already mentioned, it's the same team that played the last game. No messing around today. We've already had 2 matches or 1.5 matches. Let's get another win here. Haifa in the relegation zone. We can pull away. I want another good performance. O'Neill, Thompson, Gaylor, knocking the ball around very, very nicely here. Ball in the wide areas. Can he get the ball in? He can. Dowdy's there. New contract signed. Same Dowdy, though. Can't score a one-on-one for Toffee. Dowdy. Gaylor through the middle. Using his pace. Can he finish it? He can't. He puts it just the wrong side of the post. Remains 0-0. We've been on top in this game so far. 2 really good chances. Not scored either of them, though. I do really like the way this 4-1-2-1-2 works in the middle. The passing that you get, the little triangles that emerge, are very, very satisfactory to watch. And they're simple passes as well. I feel like at this level, players being too far apart results in wayward passes from range. And, Jones has now scored a banger. I thought it was Gaylor. I was just about to assume it was Gaylor again. No, it's Jones. The man with, I was going to say no vowels in his name, but as some of you pointed out in the comment section a couple of days ago, Y is sometimes considered a vowel, like in words like Jim and my. When I was at school, I was told there were 5 vowels in the alphabet. I was lied to. That's a lie that has stuck with me for 23 years until 2 days ago. Can't stop thinking about it if I'm being honest. Anyway, they've got a goal kick. They're giving it straight back to us though, and now we can maybe come on the offensive again. Dowdy goes down. Was it in the penalty area? The ref's given a pen. We have no VAR, so I don't have to question it. And now I'm looking at O'Neill thinking, please score. You missed your last one of these, so I'm not going to put any pressure on you, but you've got to score it. He does score it. We're 2-0 up. Breathe a sigh of relief, folks. We could be about to win 2 games in a row. I never thought I'd see the day. Tucks it into the bottom corner. Keeper couldn't get there. And that makes it 2. Free kick for Gaylor. Surely he's not going to score from here. It's so far out. And I think that was a cross. If they get 1 before half time, I am going to be annoyed because I feel like that opens the door for a comeback. Philip with the ball on this near side. Going to look for options in the middle. Can we prevent him getting the ball in? We can't. It's going to be nodded away. But they're coming back at us again. 2-0 would be great to take in at the break, but we're not going to take it in at the break. Leighton scores. I did wonder if it might be offside. It is offside. You know what? Love this linesman. I wish you could click on linesman. You can click on referees to see their names, but the linesman you can't click on. I feel like that is severe inequality for secondary officials, and Football Manager should fix that for next year. All I'm saying is, if on the back of the Football Manager box next year it says officials have names above their head when clicked on, buy in the game. I am probably going to buy it anyway, though. Okay, so into the second half we go. We're 2-0 up. We're playing really well. I don't want to fiddle with things too much. I don't feel like we need to change stuff. Yes, they had that 1 goal disallowed at the end, but besides that, it's been very one-way traffic, really, in this game. I'm hoping that if we can get a 3rd here, that's job done. That would be, full on, I don't know, we can get out the cocktails and just get out on a deck chair in the technical area and just chill for the rest of the game. Give me a pina colada. Right, cancel my pina colada order. It's 2-1 here. And I think we've still got a game to play, unfortunately. As complacent as I want to be. They have scored here. It makes it 2-1. I mean, the defending, I don't think shambolic really describes what I've just seen there. I don't think you can even call it defending, to be frank. Gallimore has been absolutely useless again. I'm bringing in Lewis Wilson for Gallimore. Gallimore, top earner at the club at the moment. £120 a week I'm paying him. That's like a TV licence for a year. And he can't even score a goal. Okay, well, let's see what we can do in the second half, shall we? It's only 2-1. Positive mental attitude. PMA. I mean, we're winning the game. I should be way happier than this, but I don't know. It's impossible to be happy when I just feel like we're very self-sabotaging, for lack of a better word. O'Neill, surely you're not going to just shoot from range. I mean, he has. The keeper's questionable there, but he has dealt with it just about. Okay, they've got a free kick in a dangerous area here with 20 minutes left. I am scared. Kay's going to get a talking to as well, but he's not going to get a bucking, so we're okay. Right, now we just have to do some defending. How hard can it be? Ball whipped in. Okay, it turns out it's impossible to defend. We literally don't have that word in our lexicon. Is lexicon the right word? What does lexicon mean? I feel like lexicon's the word. Google. Define lexicon. I've never said the word lexicon in an episode before. A lexicon, the vocabulary of the English language. Bloody hell, I'm good at it. I know what words mean. Get that one added to my lexicon. Using that in another episode. I can't believe we've conceded. I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not great. It's 2-2. I probably should change some stuff, but I'm just having a meltdown. I feel like we've been the better team. I mean, we have been the better team. There's no... They're going to score again. It's blocked. Jones has fouled his man. You know what? I'm changing things now. I've had enough. What do I want to change? Gaylor's been really, really crap today. I'm going to bring in Gabriel Isaac. And you know what? I'm going to tell the fullbacks to overlap a little bit more here. I have noticed that today, with the fullbacks on support, we don't overlap as much as perhaps we should. I feel like that limits our build-up play and kind of forces us narrow a lot of the time. We've got a corner to deal with here. Our man isn't even in the wall. What are we doing? The man wasn't in the wall. Did anyone else see that? I've made a sub and they've scored from the free kick because our player does not get in the... Who is that? Isaac! I'm so upset. I've never seen that before. I've played Football Manager for 20 years. Never seen that before. Right, well now we have to go more attacking. Now we have to go for it. Press, out of possession, just charge at them basically, lads. I can't believe what I've seen today. Has anyone ever seen that before? We were 2-0 up. It was brilliant. Remember that? That was a good time. Thompson. Look, we could come back still. Dowdy. I really need Dowdy to score. Wilson, you've got 11 finishing. He's got 11 finishing. He makes it 3-3. It's literally offside. Folks, I don't know what to say. I don't know what I've witnessed. Zoom back in, Jack. We need to see the game. My head's in my hand. It's the 87th minute. We were 2-0 up. I don't know. Genuinely. I don't know what to say. My head's gone. My head has gone today. Between the Slough game and this one, I just don't like Football Manager anymore. I feel like I'm falling out of love with the game. They're going to score again. I might have to go get some ice cream. You know what? It might be a little bit late with, 4 minutes left of the game to get out some Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie, but I feel like, it's an occasion that calls for it, if nothing else. Right. Can we have a highlight? I'm not even going to get a mouthful of ice cream, am I? The game's over. We've lost 3-2. The ice cream's very cold. Oh. I've had one mouthful and I've got brain freeze. I don't know what to tell you. This year's Park to Prem might just be called Park to Job Centre. We were winning. 2-0. It was good. I'm just sad. Normally there's an outro section to these videos. Not today. I'm just going to sit here and eat ice cream. Look at that league table. Drink it in. We're back in the drop zone. Hythe Town up to 15th. I hate my players. I hate Football Manager. I'll see you tomorrow for more. At least the ice cream's good. That's the silver lining that I've got right now.